Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm putting two heavy hitters in the multi-tool world head to head. The Next Tool Flagship Captain and the Leatherman Wave. If you're deciding whether to go with the newer Next Tool or stick with the legend like the Wave, this video should help you pick. We'll walk through the specs, real world use, pros and cons, and I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Let's get into it. At first glance, these look pretty similar. So what sets them apart? Let's dive into their tool set a bit and compare. First up, the Next Tool Flagship Captain. They market this to having 19 tools compared to the Wave's 18. So what exactly are you getting? You get four major components. You get a knife, saw, scissors, and a file that are all accessible from the outside. When we compare this to the Wave, we replace a serrated knife with this large pair of scissors. As scissors are one of my most used tools, not just on a multi-tool, but every day, I think this is a huge upgrade, and having them on the outside and easily accessible is huge. Moving to the inside of the tool, we get some nice beefy pliers that are actually spring-loaded. You might love it or hate it, but I think it's pretty nice and much more user-friendly than the stiff Wave. I particularly feel like this would be a better entry multi-tool for someone as there isn't much of a learning curve when operating this due to the spring. For example, if I wanted to give a multi-tool to my mom or girlfriend, I would gravitate towards this just to being easier to operate as the Wave's just kind of stiff. So what tools do we get in the inside? We have a small bit driver with included Phillips head. We get a can opener, a crowbar, flathead, bottle opener, wire stripper, etc. When we compare this to the Wave, they seemingly share a nice majority of tools. However, this is far from a bad thing, as the Wave is one of the giants when it comes to premium multi-tools. This is a great tool set, and it should serve you very well. If you're still on the fence between the two, we can quickly go over some pros and cons for each to help you narrow it down a bit. The Next Tool Flagship Captain. For some pros, you have a really good number of tools for the price. All the tools are locking, and the spring assist makes for quicker deployment and safer use. You get really good solid material for the price, and this is a really good value around the $50 mark. It's a really nice robust design. The size and shape suggest it's built for some serious tasks. And I really also like the outside accessible scissors instead of a serrated knife blade. However, we do have some cons. This is heavier and bulkier than the Wave, and that can lead to some fatigue. Some of the tools may be less refined. Some of the fit and finish tolerances might not match premium tools. Also, this is a smaller brand, so expect more limited support, so not as great warranty and spare parts. Also, the steel quality is decent, but not the highest grade, so edge retention and toughness may lag behind some more premium steels. Now for the Leatherman Wave, some pros. This is a very good build quality, and you have decades of proven design here. You have really excellent locking. Many tools are accessible from the outside and pretty easy use. You have an excellent warranty and support, easy to get parts. Has a really nice balanced tool set. However, this does have some cons as well. This is more expensive at double the cost of the Next Tool. This is slightly lighter than the Next Tool, but still not lightweight, and you pay for robustness. Some tools may be a little cramped or harder to use as they're deep in the tool because of the shape and design. Even though they share some of the same tools, don't think of this as just a Wave clone or knockoff. This is a really solid multi-tool, and after using it for a bit, I think this would be an excellent choice for a lot of you out there if you're put off by the ever-increasing Leatherman prices. Right now, the Wave is retailing for $120. The Flagship Captain is coming in at $54. If you're bad at math like I am, that's around $66 in savings. You can buy a lot for $66. You can grab yourself another one of these and throw it in your car or bag, or you can even go out and get yourself a very nice folding knife for that price. If I had to do it all over again, I'd grab this one every time just on the price alone. If you want maximum value per dollar, a rugged set of tools, and can tolerate heavier, bulkier feel, the Next Tool Flagship Captain is an excellent pick, especially if you don't need the absolute best steel or decades of leverage but need functionality. If you want proven durability, excellent brand support, high resale or replacement part availability, and smoother refined action, then the Leatherman Wave is a safer long-term investment. So which one should you pick? It really depends on what you value the most. If I were buying for EDC occasional outdoor tasks, I might lean the Wave for comfort and trust, but for heavy use, backpack, field repair, and emergencies, Next Tool could be compelling provided you take care of it. Alright, I think that wraps it up. The Next Tool Flagship Captain gives a lot of bang for your buck and holds its own against a classic like the Leatherman Wave. But there are some trade-offs in materials, comfort, and brand support. If you're looking for durability and legacy, the Wave is hard to beat. But if you want more tools for less money and aren't afraid of the weight, the Captain is a really strong contender. If this video helped, hit that like button and let me know in the comments. Which tool would you choose? Value or Heritage? And if you want, I can do a side-by-side durability test down the line. Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.